Hello, everybody. My name is Roy Nemmer of Mundo Albiceleste.com, and welcome to another video. And this time around, we're going to talk about some of the fitness, some of the injuries going around for some of the players in the Argentina national team. We are just over a month away from the Copa America. There is some news coming out, so let's just get to it. First off is Nahuel Molina. And for him, he has suffered a tear. It has been reported he suffered a tear. He will be out for 20 days. And he could potentially come back for Atletico Madrid in their last match of the season. If not, he would join the Argentina national team directly for the training camp, for the Copa America, or even the two friendly matches prior to the Copa America. And it's extremely important for Scaloni, for the team, to have Molina fit because more often than not, he has been that starting right back for the national team. And if he's not there, it would have to be Montiel, and they've exchanged a couple of matches, right? Molina will start one match and Montiel would start the other. But lately, it's really been Molina's spot, and it's very important. The right back position, this is something we've spoken about ad nauseum almost several times across different videos in regards to the right back position for Argentina. It's not as deep as, say, the midfield spot or the attack or even the center backs. So it's very important that everybody is fit, obviously not just the right back, but specifically Montiel, specifically Molina, and anyone that could play right back for Argentina. But it's not all bad news. Molina, 20 days, so he'll be ready for the Copa America. Now, staying in that defensive spot, Kman Pella is also out, but he is out for 2 weeks. So he'll be ready for the Copa America if he does get selected, and in all likelihood, he probably will end up getting selected for the national team. He might not start for Argentina, the center back spot. We know it's Otamendi, we know it's Guti Romero, but he could be a substitute, or he could play maybe the third place, the third group stage match at the Copa America if Argentina's already qualified and all that stuff. So again, it's important that everybody is healthy, and Pezzella is part of this team. We need him. We need everybody. Now, from the not so good news to maybe the better news, the good news, and starting things off with Emiliano Martinez. He is set to return for Aston Villa versus Olympiacos on Thursday in the Conference League. He was substituted out with an injury versus Chelsea just a couple of days ago, or just over a week ago now. He missed Aston Villa's match versus Olympiacos, the first leg, which they did not do too well. But Martinez is set to return. He's set to play the second leg versus Olympiacos, and fingers crossed, if you're an Aston Villa fan, if you're an Emi Martinez fan, they make it to the final. But let's not forget, Olympiacos have some Argentine players on their side too. So that's the good news in regards to Emiliano Martinez. We do have some more good news, and this is Marcos Acuña. We spoke about the right back with Molina. Off to Acuña. Acuña is back. He's had a season just plagued with injuries, riddled with injuries. Good to see him back, and even scoring. He scored for Sevilla in their last La Liga match, and good for him. We know that the left back spot, it's either Tagliafico or Acuña, just like the right back spots. They'll exchange some games. One will start one game, the other will start the other, or there'll be substitutes for each other in the match. So very important to have everybody ready, very important to have everybody fit. And in this case with Acuña, extremely important, especially because, as I mentioned earlier, he's had a season where he's had some difficulties staying fit, getting hit with injuries. So good for him. Glad to have him back. And I'm going to end this video on a sad note. I think everybody's heard by now. Cesar Luis Menotti has passed away at the age of 85. A legendary Argentine coach, a legendary coach in football, period, and not just Argentina. For Argentina, he was the first coach to lead them to a World Cup. He managed the team in 1978 when they won the World Cup. He also managed the team in 1979, the Under-20 World Cup, or the Youth Championship in Japan, where that team with Diego Armando Maradona won the tournament. And, you know, I'm going to say something that I posted in the past, or that I posted before, and I'm going to echo a lot of people's sentiments. and that is that there is a before and after in Argentine football with Menotti. So you have Argentine football before Menotti, and you have Argentine football after Menotti. And one could argue and say just football in general. I think everybody's heard of Pep Guardiola. He influenced Guardiola. He influenced Marcelo Bielsa. He's influenced a ton of coaches, and it's very, very sad to see him go. He was still involved with the national team, with the federation, even at the age of 85. Part of the management there, overseeing the different national teams. So he's someone whose influence cannot be understated. He's touched the game. He's touched millions of lives, and it's sad to see him go at 85. Obviously, he lived a full life, just from what we could tell, right? Just in terms of football, excluding personal stuff. But it's still very, very sad news. And may he rest in peace. And on that note, if you like what you saw, hit the like button. If leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think about about the injuries, about everything, with Molina, with with Emiliano Martinez, with Acuña, with Pezzella, all that stuff. Who would you start, right? If Molina, knock on wood, is not there, do you start Montiel? Do you start somebody else? What do you do with Acuña, with Pezzella? Is he your first choice off the bench for Otamendi and Cuti Romero? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. Hit the notifications button. You'll be the first person notified as soon as a new video drops, of course. And this is a big month for Argentina. The Copa America is coming up. We're going to have a ton of coverage leading up to the tournament, a ton of coverage during the tournament. We have a lot of stuff coming up. So trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up. Once more, my name is Roy Nemmer of Mundo Albiceleste.com, and thank you for watching.